Day, McVeigh, and happy Friday. Good morning, boys and girls. Well, we have our last show for Earth Week, and as promised, I have two special guests with me today. I have with me Daniela and Ella, who are the ones who made that super cool lung project that I told you I saved for a long time for this week. So, girls, how long did it take for you to do this, first of all?
So it took me about 2 hours.
Yeah,
She came up with the idea.
She came up with the idea and then you helped out? I mean, I showed this up close, but it's very well done. You can see the lungs, what they look like, and then they put this plastic and then attach the straws so that when you breathe in to the straws or blow into the straws, you can see the lungs inflate. Okay, now what made you decide to do a project on the lungs?
I realized that I was thinking about my lungs at one time, and then I was just wondering how do we breathe.
Oh.
So then this inspired me to do this.
Okay. So how do we breathe?
We breathe by our lungs expanding.
Uh-huh.
While when you breathe in, your lungs expand.
Yep.
And when you breathe out, your lungs go back to normal.
Okay, do you want to show us?
Yeah.
So watch closely. She's going to blow into them. See how they expanded? And then when you suck the air out, so that's exactly how it works for us. When we breathe in, our lungs expand, and when we breathe out, they deflate. Now, you have some cool fun facts about the lungs. You guys want to share them? Give us a fun fact or two.
Which one should we do? All of it?
Yeah, go for it, Ella.
All about lungs. Your lungs are the pair of spongy pinkish gray organs in your chest. When you inhale, breathe in, air enters your lungs, and oxygen from that air moves to your blood. At the same time, carbon dioxide, a waste gas, moves from your blood to the lungs and is exhaled. Breathe out.
Yeah, so it's called inhale when you breathe in and exhale when you breathe out.
And now we're going to read
Some fun facts? Okay, great.
Your left lung is smaller than your right lung to accommodate for your heart. 70% of waste is eliminated through your lungs just by breathing. You could live without one lung. Most people can get by with one lung instead of two. If we do. No matter how hard we exhale, our lungs will always retain 1 liter in the airways.
Yeah, so you could blow out really hard, but you're always going to keep some air in your lungs. And like she said, since we also have a heart, but only on one side, one lung is smaller than the other lung, the left one, to make space to have a heart in there also. Well, girls, I just want to say I love this project. It's perfect for our Earth Week celebration because it's all about clean air. If we're breathing in air that's not clean, it's going right into our lungs. And these pink lungs aren't pink anymore. Clean air, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much, girls. Good job. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, so that was super cool. All right, now, friends, getting on to our Wordle and mystery numbers. So, yeah. Class 120, the Wilsons, Arian, let's see, the Kinskises, room 202 got it, Leah in 221, all of room 118, the Harmon Kims, and Hope in room 221 got it, as did, let's see, Miss Perry's class, 126, and I think that's all I got. But maybe all of room 221 this is. But the word was recycling. I just put the wrong letter. Yeah. All right, so again, we have the word in the middle is cycle. And a cycle is like riding a bicycle, right? Bicycle. That means two wheels. But a cycle really is like a wheel. And so it keeps going and going. And that's why we call it recycling. So if you have something that's plastic and then you put it in the recycle bin, it gets used again. It's like a wheel. It just keeps going around and around and around. That's what a cycle does. It just keeps repeating itself. So when you say bicycle, it's because there's two wheels. That wheel is really the part of it that is the cycle, because it just keeps going around and around and around. So you're going to recycle. Keep doing that. So important. And that means that this number was 247. It's not 247. Little trick there. 24/7. That means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That means every day we should be doing whatever we can to recycle, to keep our earth clean, to have clean air, to have clean water, to keep garbage off the ground all the time. Not just sometimes, all the time. You remember the project I showed you yesterday, all those little things that just lay on the ground outside. Well, eventually they wind up in the ground or an animal gets them. It's our responsibility. All right. Now, moving on to next week, we have May Madness. I can't wait. So I'm super excited about that. But let's not forget everything we learned this week during Earth Week about how we can be kind to the earth. And therefore, we get on to our Mighty Kind Moment of the Day. Let's get a drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. So the Mighty Kind Moment of the Day is coming from Alexa Massey, room 122. She says, be a mighty mind and be a mighty kind, mighty mind. And she said, McVeigh is the best, 100%. McVeigh is the best. Why? Because of you. Yes, because you are all mighty kind, mighty minds. And we all have the chance to keep being that way. Not just here, but everywhere. And of course, boys and girls, every day is a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.